everyone, welcome into the live stream. Today we have got the brand new, releasing on August 1st, Batman Forever Batmobile. This looks like an awesome set. LEGO's been doing a lot of the Batmobiles recently. I'm not mad about it. They're going back, doing all the different eras. We've had the Batman TV show, the classic TV show. We've had the 1989 Batmobile. We're getting Batman Forever Batmobile. Like, we're getting all the old goodies. So this looks like a very cool one. The Joel Schumacher era. So that's who it was, right? Joel Schumacher, George Clooney. Anyway, yeah, let's get this. No, George Clooney wasn't Batman Forever. George Clooney was Batman and Robin. I can't remember. Anyway, let's dive into this one. And let's just pop it open. We're gonna get going. Let me make sure I've got. Oh, I gotta hit this button. Oh, why is that not working? Instagram. Why are you not working, Instagram? Hello, person with no username who I can't tell who you are. Welcome in. Is TikTok working at least? Let's make sure. How do I? Guys, they changed. They changed how to do stuff on here, and it's throwing me off. Okay, let me just make sure everything is working the way that it is supposed to. Okay, it is. Yeah, great. Except not on Instagram. So Instagram's not working today, and I don't know why, but that's all right. We're going to dive into the LEGO Batman Batmobile. We are a little bit earlier than our normal lives, but that's because I want to try and build this whole thing today. So welcome in, everybody. Yo, TJ, I'm finally back. Ezra, welcome back. Hello, hello. Hello, IDK. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know why Instagram is not working, but that's very frustrating. Let's see if we can fix it real quick. It says that it's working on Instagram, but it's not, so. Instagram's being weird. Hey, Gary, welcome in. Kevin, hi, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin. How old are you, Kevin? Ooh. And a tiny, tiny little sticker sheet with 2 little stickers. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bags in this set. So let's see if we can knock out all 10 bags of this Batmobile set today. We should be able to. It's 900 pieces. It's not too bad. Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? Ezra, I've been great. How have you been? Just doing all the fun LEGO stuff, of course, as always. Hello, Albert. Hi, TJ. So you got the overhead camera working on TikTok? Yes. Finally got TikTok operating properly, which is great, but still doesn't put the TikTok chat over here, which is kind of annoying, but is what it is. Can't control it, right? Did you get any speed champions for August early? I did not get any August speed champions, no. Sorry, Gary. I know you love those speed champion sets. No, but we did get this one early. This is the Batman Forever Batmobile, for those who are just joining. That is going to be releasing on August 1st. So you were getting a little early sneak peek of it today. Let's put it somewhere else. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know where's the best spot to put this. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. They're doing all these fun Batmobile sets, which is cool. It's also interesting because if you guys watched just one week ago, last week, the LEGO Masters Build Challenge was building a custom Batmobile. Was that last week or was that 2 weeks ago? These are all starting to blend together. But yeah, we had, building a new Batmobile for different eras of Batman was a LEGO Masters challenge from this season. And now we get this, Batman Forever Batmobile. It does seem like they're really doing a lot with the old eras of Batman, which is fun. Batman seems to be the only DC, the only DC property that Lego still really cares about. I hope they send you the new castle. Ooh, I do too. That new castle looks like a nice set. That Himeji castle looks, or not Himeji castle, Neuschwanstein. That looks awesome. I would love to get that set, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm building the new Nike Dunk set. Hey, nice. I've got that one right behind me. Right there. That was a very fun set to build. It had a lot of cool stuff in it. I liked it. Yeah, why is Instagram's not working? It's being dumb, which is a bummer, but that's okay. Maybe it's for the best, so I don't have to keep up with 17 different chats going on at once. Yeah, hey guys, welcome in everyone to the stream. If you are just joining, great to have you. This is a little bit earlier than we normally do. That's all right. I hope that's all right, I'm assuming. We are going to try to finish this whole set today, though, so that's why I started a little bit earlier. Make sure we had enough time. Good luck. Thank you, IDK. I'll be right back because I'm going to finish the set. Okay, have fun with it. Is there a minifig with this set? Albert, there is, yes. You got a little mini Batman. Which Batman is this? Is this Val Kilmer? Batman Forever? How do you like that rebrickable mat? Hey, it's great. I mean, I don't really use like the little measurements that are along the side of it very much, but it looks nice. People are always asking where I got it from. It's nice having a mat because it helps you like pick up pieces that otherwise, like if it's sliding across the table, it's harder to pick up, you know? Hello, how are you? Dad Monkey, welcome in. I'm great. Finally a Lego building live. Lissa, that is what I do. That's like all I do is Lego building live. So welcome in, welcome to the channel. Hope you stick around. That's like my main thing. And as a Lego ambassador, Lego sends me sets before they release. So I usually try to do my live streams of sets before they come out so you guys can get a little sneak peek of them. So we've got this one, and then we've got coming up later in July, we've got all of these Super Mario sets. We've got like 8 of them, these Mario Kart ones down here that we're going to be building those later on. And we've got a few more that are coming next month. We're just always getting new stuff. So if you're here for Lego live streams, you're in the right spot. Hello, Owen! Owen the Lego Master, welcome in. How you doing? Jeep It Man and Robert, thank you for those gifts. Anytime we get gifts on the live stream, they go straight to our giveaway fund and they help us do more awesome, fun Lego giveaways. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't keep any of the gifts for myself. You guys get them all back as gifts. Thank you. And yeah, anyone who is new to the stream, new to the channel, great to have you guys. Me and my husband are in a little bit of a race right now of who can get to 10,000 or sorry, not 10,000, 30,000 followers on Instagram first. So anyone who's watching, my Instagram stream isn't working right now. So anyone who's watching, I know for sure you're not watching me on Instagram, but if you wouldn't mind going and giving me a follow on Instagram. My husband has a head start. He's got like 24,000 and I'm at like 22,000. But we're trying to race to 30, so I would appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. He does Disney stuff. If you want to follow him too, you can. It would help me less, but you can follow him too if you're a Disney person. That's his whole thing. I'm the Lego one, he's the Disney one. You and your husband? Yes, Ezra, me and my husband. My husband's name is Tyler. Cool. Thank you, Alexandria. I appreciate that. Are we gonna? It looks like we're gonna be able to build this one pretty quick today. See if we can keep up with our. My average is usually about 10 minutes per bag when I'm on a live stream build. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can keep up with that today. Has Never Too Old streams today? I have not seen Never Too Old yet today. Not sure. Jesus is King is quoting some scripture. All right. Great. Dino Star, hello. I thought you had a wife, TJ. I do not have a wife. I have a husband. Does your husband build Lego too? He does. Not quite as much as I do, but he does build Lego too. Actually, he and I applied for Lego Masters together to be Lego Masters team. We did not get on so far, but we're going to keep trying. Have you done the Triwizard Tournament Lego? I'm thinking about getting it as a gift for my boyfriend and wanted to know if it's a good build. I have not done that one, Lisa. Lisa? No, I have not done that one. Sorry. So I can't tell you how I feel about it. Yeah, unfortunately. What's up, TJ? Galen, hello. Welcome in. I follow both of you on all platforms. You do, Albert. Thank you. You've been following for a long time on all the places I know. It was very helpful, although less helpful in this instance because it doesn't help me beat him to 30,000. I'm not against gay people, just to let you know. Okay, thank you. I'm happy to hear that. TJ Bricky, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in his chat at some point. Yeah, probably. Probably you've seen me in the chats. I like to hang around, go visit other people's chats and live streams, see what other people are up to. Wow, that's cool. Thank you, Alexandria. Thank you. Yeah, it was really, we went to, the whole Lego Masters thing for this season was a little bit weird. I've been debating on whether I should do a video about it or not, because part of me is like, I do know that they want us to keep some stuff confidential about the audition process, but there was also some stuff that I was like, I feel like people need to know about this. I don't think I have any of these translucent blue 2x4s. That's a cool new color for me. Yeah, the Lego Masters audition process this year was very different. For season 6, they're doing like a whole reboot. They did live auditions. It was at Legoland. It was kind of a mess, to be honest. A lot of other influencers, a lot of other Lego social media people have posted about it already, so you might have heard about how big of a mess it was. But yeah, there was a lot of weird stuff. Hi Golden Bricks, welcome in. I built the Triwizard ship. It is beautiful on display. Nice. This is the Durmstrang ship one. If so, it's an amazing build. Some amazing building techniques. Minifigure section is superb for Harry Potter fan. Highly recommend. Okay, Sam Murphy gives it a thumbs up. Alexandria, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the input on that. Like, I love that you guys can chat and help each other out, because despite what some people think, I actually have not built every Lego set in existence, and I don't know every Lego thing. So a lot of the time, you guys are actually helping me out, telling me about Lego stuff that before I even know about it, which is great. You guys help take some of the pressure off me to have to know every single Lego fact in all of existence. Yeah, that is great. Thank you. I wonder if there'll be any new Lego advent calendars for Christmas. Probably, Albert, and they almost always do. I would be shocked if they didn't. Let's see. This is a cool set. Weird scale choice. Yeah, I'm not sure what the scale is going to look like with the minifig, but we'll see. Hi there. I like Lego Jay. Welcome in. Probably don't. Others have their videos taken down. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah. Any Ninjago sets? Yes, Phase. I've got a bunch over there. My favorite one is Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. That was a very, very dope set. Loved that build. Yeah, so I know that there is stuff that we signed agreements to about the LEGO Masters audition process that we're not allowed to say. That's like part of the non-disclosure agreements that we signed. But they also had a bunch that was like public for the open call and like public stuff. You can't have an NDA for things that are in public. So I don't know. It's all very weird. It's all very weird and confusing. And I didn't love the audition process this year with the live stuff. Like the live audition thing, I didn't love it personally. I can say that. I didn't love it. Dino Star, hello. Yes, I'm very proud of that build. What's your favorite build, TJ? Alexandria, my favorite build. I'll have to say the Dungeons and Dragons set. It's a super fun one. Yeah, just had a lot of really, really fun parts to it. What's up? That's my favorite Batmobile. Nice. My favorite Batmobile, Christopher, is the Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy. So yeah. OMG, I just bought that set for my birthday, but can't open it yet. Okay, nice. Right, if you can keep it innocuous, don't name drop specific people maybe. Yeah, and like I do know, because we also auditioned for season 5. We did not get very far for season 5. But in that, I remember from season 5, they specifically said that you're not allowed to talk about specifics of the audition process, like how far you are in it, or like what step or phase in the audition process you're at. You're not allowed to talk about that. But I have heard people talking about the audition process like in general. So I don't know. It's hard to know what is and isn't allowed to be talked about, which I don't know. I think is a little bit weird. Like I feel like it should be kind of public information. Like, hey, if you want to audition for the show, this is how you do it. This is what to expect. But I don't know. I guess they don't want that for whatever reason. Hey man, hey, Riz Briggs, welcome in. Speaking of the LEGO Masters open audition process, how's it going? Right, rent people prepping, saying the right thing. Yeah, it was weird. My favorite Batmobile is the one from the 70s, Albert. I do remember you mentioning that. That was a fun one. I know nothing about that. Oh yeah, we don't know anything about anything. Nobody knows anything ever. Hello there. Have you seen Anakin? Hello there, Obi-Wan. Have I seen Anakin? Not lately. No. Sorry. Can't be more help than that. Yeah, it's such a weird process of trying to figure out, like, I want to like tell people about the experience and I want to share my opinions on things and I want to give feedback, but I'm like, are we gonna get blacklisted for giving feedback? It's weird. It's weird. I need this one. Hey, it's coming out August 1st, so not long to wait. Riz. Yep. It's weird. It's weird, man. I know that I can say that I went to the open call. I can say that because it's public information that I went to the open call. It was in public. People saw me. People shared about me on their social media. People who weren't auditioning knew that I was there. It's in public. I'm kind of a public figure, so like, I know that I can say I was at the open call. I don't know what else I can say beyond that. Hey, I am at Disney Springs Lego Store. Ooh, man, I wish I was at Disney Springs Lego Store. Not so much for the Lego Store part, but because that would mean I was at Disney Springs and that would be fun. Hi Lego Tours, yeah. Can you say I never say things when people request me to say them because I'm worried that it's a trap. It's a trap. So I probably won't say that. Because people are always trying to get me to sneakily say something like a slur or something offensive, or they're going to use it in some edit in some weird way. So try to avoid that. By the way, thanks to your video, how to become an ambassador, I am now one. Hey, Ratful, nice, congratulations. I'm so glad that video helped. It's the whole reason I made it. It's to try to help other people to be able to get into the program. because I think it's an awesome program, and I'm not about gatekeeping, guys. That's not what I do, which is why this whole Lego Masters thing is so frustrating. But congrats, can't wait to see you in there. That's gonna be awesome. Welcome to the land. Very, very cool. What is the piece count on that? Steve Rogers, this is a 909 piece set, and it will retail for $99 starting on August 1st. So it's pretty close to the price point that I would expect. 900 pieces, $99. It's a little over our 10 cent per piece average. Batman usually is, though, so that is kind of to be expected. So this $100 for this set feels pretty fair, I think, at least for now. I'll see by the time I get to the end of the build, maybe I'll change my mind, but for now, I feel like it's pretty fair. Is there another? Oh, there was another piece there. Whoops. I'm excited for the set. Can't wait to scoop it up. Mohawk, not long to wait. It looks like a good one, right? Yeah, it's only what? What's today? July 7th? So like 3 weeks? Three and a half weeks? Something like that? Nope. That on the wrong spot. Goes there. I think I'm going to go for the Haunted Mansion. How about you? Ooh, the Haunted Mansion's a good set. It's a good choice. I approve. What set in August are you looking to get? Oh, Alex, you're talking to each other. Gotcha. For me in August, I don't even remember what's coming out in August, actually. It's hard to remember. How do you go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time? Some kind of app. Yes, Ratful. I use an app called Restream, ReStream.io. It's a website. It lets you stream to a bunch of different places. So right now I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Normally I'm also on Instagram, but there's some technical difficulty going with Instagram right now. So it's not going there. But yeah, Restream is what I use. And guys, I am like the least knowledgeable, least professional streamer probably in the world. I am like very, very budget, non-professional streamer. So take my advice with a grain of salt, but also know that if you're like new to it and you're wanting something that's easy to use, me too. Because I tried using like the fancy streaming software and it just got so overwhelming. So that's why I'm using this. And like it works well enough, right? So it's good. That's a good one. I want the minifigure from the set. The Haunted Mansion minifigures do look really good. I need to bring back the Monster Fighter theme. That was a good theme, yes. I want the Spider-Man sets. Which Spider-Man ones are coming out? I don't even remember. Hard to keep track of all the different things coming out, right? Pieces. There we go. Or is it just me? I think it's hard to keep track. There's so many things. TJ, are those colors on your mat accurate? Probably close to accurate. I haven't like super checked. When we get a color that isn't black or gray, well, I'll put it up next to it to compare. Do you have any Star Wars sets? I do, Mills. Yes, I do have some Star Wars. I don't have a ton of Star Wars, but I have some. I've got, whoops, made a mistake. I've got the dioramas from Star Wars are up there. I've got the UCS Millennium Falcon above me. I've got, yeah, I do some Star Wars. I just don't do like lots and lots of Star Wars. Look really good. I have to say, Train one with Doc Ock. Yes, especially Spider-Man 2 Train. That one does look cool. Have you got the Milano? It's a Guardians of the Galaxy set. I do, Sarah. That is actually one of my favorite Marvel sets. It's over on my shelf over there, so you might not be able to see it on the screen right now, but I do have it, and it is A very good looking set. I love that build. Super, super fun. Have a great build, man. Got to run. All right, Rids, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Cool, because I have the periodic table of colors to help, but I struggle a lot with the colors. The colors can be tricky for sure. Just a little colorblind. Yeah, a little colorblind would make it more difficult. Understandable. And I also am not, like, I don't know all the specific names, you know, like light aqua. I wouldn't know that. Like, I would just be like, I don't know, it's the bluish one. So I'm not the guy to go to for like specific phrases of names of pieces or colors or things like that. I can't remember those. All right. Oh, this. Nope, not that one. There's so many of these angled pieces. No, those are all the same angle. This one. Okay. Most of Star Wars sets that come out are crazy expensive anyways. Star Wars does get pretty pricey, yeah. Are they Bricklink names or Lego names for the colors? Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. So I don't know. Are you getting any Lego sets for Prime Day? Mega Bricks? Probably not. Probably not. That's my favorite scene from the movie. Same here, so iconic. Great scene. Great scene. Yeah, I get most of my Lego sets from the Lego store so that I can get the VIP insiders points. I'm building the Milano. I love the building techniques. Some great building techniques on that set. Totally agree. I also want the Star Wars Ewok build. Oh, are they doing another Ewok? Oh, the big, yes, the big Ewok. I do know which one you're talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got it 3x this? Oh, wow. Okay. $3x. So we got one going here. I'll just do all of these 3x's at once if I can. Makes sense why there's so many of these pieces that all look identical. You got to do this and probably do another 3 the opposite direction, I'm going to imagine. Nope, nope. There we go. Wow. What? Okay. And this one goes over here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I missed some chats, I'm sure. Do you have any Nexo Knight sets? They're retired. I did have a lot. Actually, 2 Nexo Knight minifigures still. I did have those as a kid. Yeah. Yes. What else do you want, Sam Murphy? To be honest, just the Haunted Mansion, Alexandria, maybe the new Castle 2, but maybe. Yeah, those are good ones. Hello, it's Thane here. Hello, Thane. Welcome in. Unfortunately, I want everything. Isn't that the problem with Lego? We just want all of them all the time. I'm so behind on new releases. Jess, don't worry about it. Me too, Jess. I have indeed been there. Lego is dangerous. Lego can wreck your wallet real fast if you're not careful. Let's be honest, even if you are careful, Lego can wreck your wallet. Your opinion about the new Wicked set? I love it. I think it looks really nice. I'll have to actually build it or see it in person before I make my final verdict on the set, but I do think it looks like a really nice one. So hopefully it is as nice in person as it looks in pictures. I'm so glad that they did the minifigs though, because when they came out with the sets last year and they were all the mini dolls, I was a little disappointed because I'm a minifig guy. Just the minifigs are nostalgic for me, so I love the minifigs. So I'm really happy that we're getting minifigs as well as the mini dolls. I know the mini dolls were good for a lot of people, but I'm a minifig guy. Did you ever get the upscale race driver minifig? I did not get the race driver minifig, no. Nope. That one did not make the cut for me. I have the Nexo Knights Castle, and I really recommend it. You have it still? I had that one as a kid, but I don't anymore. That was a very fun set. Back in the day. Oh, wow. Getting some very thin wheel wells there. Oops. It's not supposed to come off. There we go. Hey, how's the build going? Bricks and Mix, hello. Build's going great, thanks. It is a very fun, cool one so far. I'm loving the way they're doing all these angles. Like, this Batman Forever Batmobile was really iconic for its like curves and slopes and different angles and stuff. And they're doing a really good job so far with recreating those. And obviously, doing like swooping curves out of Lego is not the easiest thing to do. So I am quite impressed with a lot of the building techniques that they're putting in here. It's very nice. Oh no, but I missed this piece. Oh boy. All those. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Little reminder, follow TJ on TikTok, YouTube, tap the screen, just simply support him. Thank you, Meg. Yes, thank you, thank you. And if anyone is here who isn't already following me on Instagram, my husband and I are having a race to get to 30K followers on Instagram, see who can get it first. And he's got a head start. He's already got like 24 point something, and I'm at 22 point something. So I got to do a lot of catch up to get to 30K first. So if you haven't already followed me on Insta, I would very much appreciate a follow over there. We're playing catch up. Looking forward to the One Piece sets coming out. Those are going to be great. Those are going to be awesome sets. I also, as a little added bonus on Instagram, we do have my private Instagram followers chat where I put little like sneak peeks and stuff. Previews of what I'm working on before I post it publicly. So if you want to get a little bit more behind the scenes stuff, you can join that account chat. It's free. It's not like a paid thing or anything like that. Gotta leave now. Have fun building the Batmobile. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. They look really good. Lego always delivers a first-time partnership. Fortnite is a good example. Yeah, they've got some really good new partnerships going on. Lots of good new ones that, honestly, I did not expect them to do. But now that they're doing it, I'm not upset about it. So far, do you think it's worth the price tag? Bricks and Mick, I do. It's 909 pieces, and it's a pretty big set, like a lot of big pieces. So I think for the size that you're getting for $99 for 909 pieces, it's close to our price per piece count. But I'll have to see when I finish the build what I feel about the set and the build experience overall. First impression, yes, worth it. I agree. Battle Bus is so cool. That was a good one. Do you have the Avengers Tower? I do, TH. Yes, it is over in my city. I actually just yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I just posted a tour of my Lego room. People are always asking for a video tour of my Lego room, and I finally posted one yesterday. And you can see my Avengers Tower in my city layout in that video. So if you want to go check it out, you can do that. I also have a video on my page somewhere of a time lapse of building the Avengers Tower. So both of those, you can check those out. Yeah, I don't even play Fortnite, but the sets are awesome. Same. I don't play Fortnite either, and I get a lot of crap for that. Apparently, it's a big deal that I don't play Fortnite. And I also don't play Minecraft, so people are always asking me about those too. But the sets that they did for both of those do look like nice sets. I agree. Hello, Emily. How do you feel about Technic? I'm not great at Technic. I feel like I feel like Technic is a really, really good tool to have, and it unlocks a lot of very cool Lego building techniques and things that you can do. I'm just not very good at it, so whenever I have a Technic set to build, oh, excuse me, it always takes me a lot longer. Like, what was it? The McLaren P1 is the biggest Technic set that I've ever built, and that thing took me so long to build. So long. Gotta go, see you later. Bye, Alexandria. Take care. How do we feel about Viking Village? I've been debating on buying that one. I don't have it, but I have heard nothing but good things about that set. I know a lot of people who do have that set, and everyone I know who has built it has really liked it. I've had a lot of people telling me, recommending that I buy it, that it's a really good one, that I should get it. I just haven't yet. So yeah, the general consensus of what I hear on the Viking Village is that it's a good set. I have a minifig display case coming in for my loose minifigs. Fun. Very fun. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hello, Bricks Master. Good to know. Saw Technic Bugatti at Brooks. Oh, that for 175. That's pretty good. Oh, 275. Okay, yeah, 275 is a little bit closer to what I would expect, but still not a bad deal. So that could be a good one. Could be a good one to get. Hi, V7. Hello. List of probably best value sets over the past few years. It's over 1,000 pieces for a great price. Nice. Very good one. Once Big Brother live feed start, I will be building a lot. Big Brother. Yes, I do remember you're a big fan of Big Brother. I do remember that about you. Plus looks great. The minifigs are really cool. Yes, agreed. I have Viking Village. It's a great set. Yep, there you go. See, everyone I know who has it seems to like it. I just don't personally have it. I mean, big fan. Yes, V7. Big fan of that set. Unless you mean a big fan of me, in which case, thank you. But I'm going to assume you mean a big fan of the set. Okay, thank you guys. Yes, let's go get that one. Okay, we're getting a little engine section on here. What's under the hood of this Batmobile? Oh no. Oh, it's over there. I was like, no, what did I do wrong? It's not wrong. I just was holding it the wrong way. Okay. Looking cool. Yeah, the designers of the set had to do a lot of work on all of these crazy angles and slopes and everything. Of you. Oh, well, thank you, V7. I appreciate it. Viking is great because it's big, but not obnoxiously big. I get that, Jess. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Emily, thank you for those gifts. Appreciate it. Built a Technic before. Never again. It is a hard one. Technic is a whole different beast than... Oh my gosh. I was like, what did I do? That is interesting though. That's good to know. I didn't realize that you could put pieces on like that. I might use that in the future. We'll see. I found a new connection method by accident. Okay, we got a cool printed windshield piece here. That's pretty cool. True Jess, not like Rivendell big. Yes, Rivendell is massive, but it's still one of my favorites. Looking through my dad's old vintage Lego stuff, I found CC Boba Fett helmet. What? That's got some value on it. You better hold on to that. Keep it nice. Keep it in good condition. You can get some good money. I'm a big fan of you, TJ. Oh, well, thanks, Jake. I appreciate it. Have you built the toothless one that just came out? I did it today. Love it. So cute. I have not. No. Honestly, I didn't love the design of that new Toothless. Like, I could be wrong. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna love it, but for me, I wish that they had done Toothless like more as like real Toothless, like as an adult. They did like this cute little baby version, which I know a lot of people are gonna like, but for me, I wish it was more like the realistic version. It got no cracks. Hey, yeah, you better take good care of that. Or sell it immediately, one of the two. Oops. Lumi Bricks came out with a drive-in and gas station. Oh, okay, that's fun. Finally building the Pixar lamp. I really like the T-Rex fossil. Hey, those are both great ones, Ella. Yeah, the T-Rex fossil build was super fun. I know a lot of people thought that it was going to be like repetitive or whatever, but I didn't think it was. I really liked it personally. Oh, dang it. I'm wrong. Yeah, I thought it was a good build. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which Lego One Piece set do you like the most? Probably the ship. But here's the thing, I've actually never watched One Piece, so I don't have a lot of context for those sets, but I think the ship looks like a very cool one. What are we doing? What are we doing over here? Oh, these are the seats back here? Okay. Interesting. So this is like kind of at minifig scale, but like feels like it's huge. Okay, bag 4 is done. And what time are we at? 42 minutes. Ooh, we're close to our 10-minute average. A little bit farther. Same. Okay, we're in the same boat, Make. Nice. How much was the T-Rex fossil? That is a great question. I don't remember. Anyone know the T-Rex fossil price? Could help us out. I want the Rivendell set, and I know next to nothing about Lord of the Rings. All you need to know about the Rivendell set is that it's beautiful. That's really all you need to know, right? Yeah, it's a great, beautiful set. Oh no. Did our audio get off stream again? Ah, the audio got delayed again. Okay, don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just going to refresh the stream and that'll fix the audio. Okay, we should be back now. Okay, where were we? How many bags? Emily, 10 bags in this set. Did that fix it? Let's see. Yes. Audio fixed. Success. That is the one downside to this restream thing. Like it's given me a lot of nice options for simple streaming upgrades, like, you know, having overhead cameras and having the little logos and the chat thing on the bottom, but it does seem to have technical issues pretty frequently, which is a little annoying. Oh well. Oh wait, where's the chat? Let's go back to the chat. I want the Moana bird, but have not seen it. Oh, Hey Hey's a cute set too. But guys, if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you got to see it. And if you haven't seen Moana, that's a good one to see too. They're both great films. And at least Lord of the Rings is like 3 films, so like I kind of get it. It's kind of a lot to watch. But Moana is just one short little movie. You can watch that one. I just finished my Hedwig set that took me 2 years to build because I kept stopping. Well, nice, Robin. I'm glad you finally finished it. It's a nice accomplishment. Finally getting to the end of a big set like that. Are you happy that it's done, or are you sad because it's like, oh man, now it's over? Little reminder, LEGO fans, follow TJ. Thank you, Make, for those reminders. Lord of the Rings will take a day to watch, so watch it whilst you build. I fully support that. Rivendell will take long enough that you could probably watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies while you build it. Maybe even you could watch the extended versions, which I think is the superior way to watch those films. I think the extended versions are so much better than the standard versions. Audio's lined up now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, sometimes I don't realize that that's happened. So if you guys notice that there's some technical issues as you guys are watching, glitching or whatever on your end, let me know, and I'll try to fix them as best as I can. Hey TJ, hey Quincy, welcome in. Very true. Yeah, you could watch Moana. It's a fun movie. Don't watch Moana 2. Moana 2 is kind of lame. But Moana 1 was good. Yes, I'm happy that it's done, but also sad. I get that, Robin. I get that. It's mixed emotions. I've had that on many of my builds where I'm like, oh, finally this build is done. But then also kind of sad that you have to move on. Find something else to do with your life or your time. Isn't The Hobbit part of The Lord of the Rings? It is, but you don't need to watch The Hobbit. The Lord of the Rings is a much better trilogy. And although they do visit Rivendell in The Hobbit, I think it's only like a very, very short little section. So I'd say if you're going to spend time watching The Lord of the Rings, just watch that one. That's my feeling on the subject. I didn't feel like the Hobbit movies were very good. I did rewatch them recently to be like, maybe I just was judging them too harshly when they first came out. Nah, I still don't think they're very good. An Unexpected Journey, the first Hobbit movie, isn't bad. And that is the one with Rivendell in it. So if you just want to see Rivendell for a second, you can watch that one. But they just were nowhere near as good as the Lord of the Rings films. I got the McLaren Lego set today. Nice, Quincy. Lord of the Ring is the kind of movie / show where I like it but can never remember anyone's names. You know what? I've got some shows like that. That's fair. You'll have so much fun building the McLaren. It's really cool. Also, TJ, I'm now building Forbidden Forest. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Nice, Robin. Have fun with that. I'm conflicted over what to do with my Harry Potter fandom because I was a huge Harry Potter fan for my whole life. One of my favorite sets is the huge Hogwarts castle. I love the movies, I love the books, but I just don't want to support J.K. Rowling financially at this point in time. And so I'm torn about like how to manage that, you know? So as of now, my decision is I'm not going to buy any new Harry Potter things. We've already purchased the movies. So if I watch them again, it's not going to give her more money. And I can still read the books because I've already bought them. So like anything that I already have that won't give her more money, I'll keep doing. But I don't want to like buy new stuff from her that's going to give her more money. And I don't know if that actually, like, I know that's not going to actually do anything to her because, like, she's already a billionaire and she does not rely on sales of her products at this point for her money, but I don't know, it just feels like I just don't want to contribute, you know? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I'm not, like, everyone do their own thing. I'm not gonna judge anyone who does. Halfway done with McLaren Lego set. Nice, Quincy. Very nice. I hear you, TJ. Understandable. We still love you. Thanks. Last I checked, Warner Bros. Is trying to buy the rights away from her. So, okay, well, that would be interesting. Except that's still like Warner Brothers gave her money, and then I would be giving Warner Brothers money. So it's just like indirectly giving her money. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird spot to be in. Because she made something that's like really, really cool. And that was such a huge part of my childhood. But now she's like being a butt. So don't know what to do. Why does she have to be such a stick in the mud? Seriously. Yeah, Ella, right? Why does she? Needs to leave. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy building. Bye. Thank you, Meg. Thank you. Definitely watch The Hobbit after The Lord of the Rings. It will be less confusing. Agreed. Agreed for sure. If you're going to watch The Hobbit, watch it after. Because they added, even though The Hobbit was written first and The Hobbit takes place chronologically first, they added a lot of stuff into The Hobbit movie that doesn't happen in the books that like is supposed to be like a setup or an explanation for The Lord of the Rings. So if you've already watched The Lord of the Rings and then you watch The Hobbit, you'll be like, oh, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about Sauron. That's cool. And it'll just make a lot more sense. Your camera setup is fascinating. LOL, how high up is that overhead camera? It is right here. Like it is just barely above the angle of the screen. So I've just got a little like, actually, I just posted a video yesterday of a tour of my room. And in the tour, I show my little streaming setup so you can see the little like frame that I have over my desk where my camera is, if you're curious. They have a new Harry Potter coming out. Yeah, they do, Albert, and I do not plan on watching it. For several reasons. First of all, I don't think that we need a new Harry Potter at this point. Like, that's... The movies are still good. We don't need a TV show of it. But also because of all the J.K. Rowling stuff. So I don't think I'll be watching the new show. But like I said, that's just my personal decision, feelings on it. Anyone out there who is going to watch it, that's fine. You do you. We've all got different feelings on it, and that's fine. Running out of space for my sets. Do you recommend any shelves/storage, Robin? So all of the shelves that I use behind me are all from IKEA. The IKEA Billy Book shelves are the smaller black shelves, and they're great for most of the smaller sets. They're like perfect size for most small sets, and they have adjustable shelves for different heights, so you can really like get a good layout. Gotta stay hydrated. My bigger shelves that have like these bigger sets on them are also from IKEA, but they are the IKEA Pax wardrobes. I had to custom paint mine black because they don't sell it in black. So yeah, that is my shelving recommendation. For me though, like once at a certain point, like I've got a whole freaking room of Lego, and even I run out of storage space. So at a certain point, I just start taking my sets apart and I put them into my parts collection. And then I can use those parts and pieces for building custom things when I want to like, you know, build some fun little things on my own. And that's kind of most of the people that I know when they start getting into mock building, that's kind of what happens is they built a bunch of the regular sets with the instructions. And then they start taking the sets apart because they don't have room. And then it's like, ooh, look, I've got these extra pieces. Maybe I could make something fun out of these. And then you start realizing how fun building mocks is. Because building mocks, I will admit, I feel like building mocks at first to a lot of people feels very stressful, very overwhelming, very intimidating. It's like, no way could I build something as cool as the Lego people make. And it's like, yeah, you probably can't. But that's not the point. The point isn't to try to make something as good as the sets. The point is just to be creative and have fun and do something. And yeah, at first they will probably not be very good. As you know, what's that saying? You can't be good at something unless you're willing to be bad at it first. That's just how everything goes. But then you start building more mocks and start getting better at it, coming up with new ideas. It becomes a fun thing to do. I've been really enjoying the mock building that I've been doing lately. I've been getting a lot more into it recently, more than what I used to do, and it's been very fun. So yeah. The only big set I do have is the Hedwig one, but it can always change. Although I'm hoping for a Lego room in the future. Oh man, Lego rooms are great, but it's also kind of like scary and dangerous because you get a Lego room and you're like, oh wow, I have all this room. I can get as many sets as I want. And then that starts to become a problem when you can get as many sets as you want. Because you realize very quickly, oh no, I can get as many sets as I want, and now I'm spending so much money. It can just get out of hand. That's what I'm saying, I guess. What the? Why is that? Oh, jeez. This is not lining up the way it's supposed to be. I was just wrong. That's all. Great job with the scrolls, so we don't have to ask you what you're building. Thank you, Otis. I appreciate that because that is definitely the most common question that I get asked all the time, right? When people come into the lives. Even though I put the box here, even that doesn't do it. So yeah, the scroll helps. You need to build a mock of your house for your city. You are right, Albert. I still need to do that. That's been your pitch for a long time. I still need to get that done. That would be a good idea. I also built a bookshelf from IKEA. Highly recommend. It's almost like, seriously, they are almost like they're designed for Lego. Like they fit almost every set so perfectly. The only thing that they don't fit perfectly is that if you put base plates on them, like the modular buildings with the standard size base plates, they're like a half an inch or a quarter of an inch short from fitting 3 base plates apart. It's like, it's so close to fitting 3 base plates perfectly. And then it just barely is too short, which is a little bit frustrating. But as long as you're not trying to fit 3 base plates across it, then it's perfect for pretty much everything else. Like I said, everything but like the really big sets is great on those shelves. Thank you, TJ, for the recommendation. You are welcome. Been looking at everything and I just couldn't find anything I liked or was adjustable. I appreciate it. Yes. The adjustable is a big deal because you definitely need height adjustments so that you can put different sets at different heights and get those heights. So on the IKEA Billy bookshelves, the middle shelf is in a fixed spot, so you got like the base and the top. The middle shelf is fixed in the middle. You can't move it. But all the ones on the above and below that middle point, you can adjust where they go. So that works out. Okay, wow, this bag 6 was a small bag, but it seems like it's taking a long time. But we're almost there. Little angly pieces. Okay, sweet. Bag 6 is done. On to bag 7. Just finished this one. Fun build. Nice talk, bricks. Very nice. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's pretty cool. I know today was the review embargo date for putting this one up, but I like doing them on the live stream. So I always am a little bit behind on my reviews because of that. It's fun though. It looks like it's a good build. And the scale, yeah, because like the scale is a little bit confusing because from the outside it looks like it's way bigger than a minifig scale would be. But the inside, the seat and the steering wheel do look like they're like minifig scale interior. So I don't know. It is a little bit interesting there. Oh, we put this on now. Okay. What? No. Oh, I see. It slides out. Oh, it slides to be on that. Wow, that is sneaky. To get it on that super subtle angle, they've got this piece that slides so that it can just barely go. That's smart. That's actually very smart. When Lego designers are brilliant, I love it. It's so cool. So cool when they're just like they're showing off sometimes, you know? It's like, watch how brilliant I am. I'm like, okay, yes, we get it. We get it, you're brilliant, you can do anything. Right? Yeah, talk bricks. That right there, that was a very cool building technique. Using that little, so those who haven't built it, obviously, there's this little slider part that's right here that normally Lego would use for like drawers or something like that, right? It allows you to slide in and out freely with some clips, which allow you to put it on a hinge. The problem is this hinge that connects the front and the hinge that connects the back are at non-compatible lengths, like the studs wouldn't line up. So by having that little slider drawer in there, it allows it to slide like a half a stud away, which normally, or like a quarter or a third of a stud away, which normally you can't do, but you just slide that little distance and then it clips in place and it's in there and it's solid at an angle that normally shouldn't be possible. So that's very cool. Very cool, Lego. Showing off. Hello, does it have stickers? Elder, it does. It had 2 stickers. Like literally 2. They're just for the little cockpit dials and stuff. So only 2 stickers. So if you're someone who does not like stickers, don't worry. It's not very much. If you're someone who does like stickers, I'm sorry, you don't get very many. What was the hardest Lego set for you to build in your opinion? My hardest Lego set to build was the Eiffel Tower. It has some challenging set bits, some little challenging pieces in it, but really the reason that it was challenging is because it just took so long and it was so repetitive that it was like mentally a challenge to get myself to finish it. Okay, we're putting little bats, like little minifigure bats in here. And I don't know if that's just like a little Easter egg, just for them to be like funny about it. Because I don't imagine that that's like an actual function. What was your first Lego piece? Seba? Hello, welcome in. I don't actually remember what my first one was because I was a very small child, a wee lad. My parents have been getting me Lego sets since I was, super young. So I don't remember what my first one was for sure. But one second, I will show you this here. The first set that I do remember is this one. I got this one when I was a young kid, and then someone had it at Brick World Chicago. Actually, it was Bricks and Minifigs. At Brick World Chicago, they had it. And I was like, you know what? This is like my first childhood set. It's nostalgic. So I bought it so that I could have my old childhood set. This one came out in like 1996, I believe, 97 maybe. So that wasn't my first set because I would have been like 5 when that set came out, 5 or 6. But it's the first set that I remember having. I have vivid memories of building that set. What is your least favorite set as well? Ooh, Lissa, my least favorite set is, unfortunately, one that was mentioned, the Hogwarts Icons set, the one with the huge Hedwig with all the books on it. I don't know what it was about that set. I cannot explain it to this day, but something about that set when I had it built and put on display gave me like weird anxiety. Like I don't know what it was, but I had it on display in my room, and every time I looked at it, it was so weird, so bizarre. I don't know why. So I had to take it down. That one is my least favorite set, and I wish I could explain why that anxiety happened with that set, but I can't. Why do pieces keep flying across the room? That Lego pieces, they have a mind of their own. They love to fly across the room. Just an unavoidable fact of Lego, I think. Where did you find the mouse pad? Lexical, so this building pad came from Rebrickable. Yeah. So I got it at the Brick Slopes convention, which takes place, it's the Lego fan convention that takes place here in Salt Lake City. I got it last year at Brick Slopes as a free prize thing giveaway. I don't know if Rebrickable still sells this particular pad or not, but if they do, that's where you could get one, is from Rebrickable. That's like me with the bonsai tree. I just left it outside. You know what? We can't explain it. It just is what it is. You know? Sometimes you just accept your fate and you say, okay, this one is not meant for me. All right. Oops. These little... So one of the iconic parts of this Batman Forever Joel Schumacher Batmobile is like the ribs along the side. So we got these pieces making those cool slanted and curved rib designs. So that's looking very cool right there. Happy with how that's turning out. What is your favorite of all time? My favorite of all time is the Dungeons and Dragons set. That one holds a special place in my heart. Just because I love Dungeons and Dragons, and it was one of the first sets that got me really like playing with a set again, you know, like actually. The heck? No, there we go. Jeez. Actually like legit playing with a set, you know, using the minifigures, and because using the D&D set to play a D&D campaign, you actually use the set as the map. So you're like moving your figures around the map and stuff. And it was super fun. Made me feel like a kid again. So I loved it. Loved it. Hello, friend. I feel like it's been a while. Little Breaks, welcome in. How's married life? Cody, hello. Married life is great. No complaints. I recommend it. Marriage is, I give marriage 2 thumbs up. OMG, I almost bought that one the other day. That's hilarious. Nice. Okay, thanks. No problem, Lexical. I'm back. I defeated Anakin. I have failed him. I have failed him. Oh, man, Obi-Wan, you're having a rough day, aren't you? Well, if it makes you feel any better, he was kind of a prick from day one. Which set had your favorite figures? Probably the D&D set also. That's another reason I love the D&D set. All those D&D figures were so cool. So much fun. So many fun characters and all the different classes and species and everything. Super cool. My first build ever was the bonsai tree, and it's now a Christmas tree outside my room. Although I love Harry Potter, I agree Hedwig is not my favorite Harry Potter set. Yeah, there was something about it. Something about it was just like off-putting to me in a really weird way. So, oh well. Was it a summer wedding? It was. Last year. It was, yes. Aw, Ella, what's aw? That I recommend Married Life? That it's 2 thumbs up? Yeah, it's great. He took Padme. She died after we got back and she gave birth. Yeah, which is super weird because I feel like in about like 20 years, one of the kids that she gave birth to but died an hour after giving birth to them is going to say that she remembers her mother. So, you know, I don't know how that's possible, but it'll happen. Good afternoon. Oh man, can't believe I'm late to this one. DC Batman is my favorite Lego theme, Faith and Misery. Well, it's okay. We've still got 3 more bags after this one. So we've still got a little ways to go. So you didn't miss all of it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've still got some building. Show us the ring. Oh, I'm not wearing it. It's upstairs. TJ being cute. Wait till the For You year you will argue. You know what? Maybe. However, we've lived together for like 3 years already. And we've been like best friends since like 2018. We met in 2017. So I don't know. I feel like we've figured out all of our communication fighting issues for the most part. I'm sure more stuff will happen and we will have little tips and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like we've like never really had those kind of issues. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We did have like a lot of big communication fighting kind of issues for a little bit, but I feel like we kind of got a lot of those sorted out during our time when we were dating. So see what happens. You never know. Is this going to be your first Christmas together? No, we did. I mean, as a married couple, we already had our first Christmas together last year, but also we've done a lot of Christmases together. Okay, here's the cool little engine bit on the back. These things are not quite perfectly straight, which will bother my perfectionist tendencies, but you know what? That's all right. It looks cool. So we're going to keep going. We're going to get bag 8. Oh, you put them all in. Ha, perfectionist tendencies avoided. So you just tilt them all in and now they just lean together. Nice. Hello. There we go. Any romantic things he does for you? Yes, a lot. Well, this one's actually a little bit of a sore subject right now. So Tyler, if you're watching, I apologize. He did a very romantic thing and he signed us up for a cooking class, how to make croissants from this fancy bakery where we live. This croissant making class. And then my family planned a family reunion on the exact same day. So not only did he plan this romantic gesture of this croissant making class for us because we visited Paris several years ago and we loved the croissants and we're always like, oh, we need to go back to Paris just for the croissants. But then he also willingly, maybe a little bit begrudgingly, but mostly willingly, canceled the class and lost the deposit because it was non-refundable so that we could go to my family reunion. So he's a great guy. Obi-Wan's talking about midichlorian counts, and I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is in Star Wars world, but I just got recently engaged in February, but we have been together for 7 years already. Congrats, Robin. When's the big day? Have you got a date? What set would you want to be made most? What would you want to be made into a set the most? I mean, I would love to get some more Lord of the Rings. If we could get like Minas Tirith or Helm's Deep or even like Weathertop, that would be like a smaller one. That would be super cool. Yeah, just give me more Lord of the Rings all the time. I would also love to see a new Pirates of the Caribbean set, the Black Pearl or something. I've heard rumors that that is going to be happening, but have not seen anything official yet. So until I see something official, I'll just have to keep wishing for it. Yeah, I think those are my big wish list items. Oh, gee, that's so annoying. Yeah, I know. It was really a bummer. And he was definitely not thrilled that we had to cancel to go to the family reunion. We were planning originally on like leaving the family reunion early, so we could still go to the class, but we kind of got guilt tripped into staying the whole time. So it is what it is. Is what it is. We're getting some curves going back here, I guess. Lots of curves. Where's this going to be for? Guess we'll see. Oh, 20 of those. Oh, it's going to be for along the back there. I see. We got to put down. Jeez, why is my... Why can I not put this down? Let's see. Is that the Geiger Batmobile? This is the Batman Forever Batmobile. I don't know who Geiger is, but maybe. Me when I curve. Me when Val Kilmer Batman be like. Thanks, Brick Chef. Tell him it's the thought that counts. Really cute of him to do that. Yes, it is. And I already did say we definitely need to reschedule to get another one planned. Because I know he was really excited about that. He loves to cook and bake, and I know he was really excited about learning how to bake some super awesome croissants. So we'll do another one, and I'm gonna have to do something nice to surprise him, pay him back for giving up on that. He was the guy who designed it. Oh, Jack, then yes. Yes, it is. Do you ever build any Star Wars sets? Yes, Parker. I've got none that you can see on my background right now. But if you look on my other videos, I've got a lot of Star Wars sets. I've got the UCS Millennium Falcon above me. I've got a lot of the Star Wars dioramas. I actually have the entire Star Wars helmet collection. All, what is it now, 14 of them. But I have left them. I've left them sealed in their boxes as a collector's item, so I have not built those yet. He made the alien design. Oh, talented guy. Okay. It does look like H.R. Geiger designed this Batmobile. He made the alien design. Yeah, you know what? It does. That guy sounds like a very, very skilled designer. Saying no, I'm not missing this wedding. It's not a wedding. If it was a wedding, I think it would be a little bit more understandable. It's just a family reunion trip. So it's not that high of stakes. But it is like my entire extended family on my mom's side are all going to be there. So I know my mom was a little upset when we were like, oh yeah, we'll only be there for a day and then we'll have to leave early. And she's like, no, you need to come for the whole weekend. So Tyler very, very graciously gave up the croissant class. He's just such a good guy. Getting some very, very delicate curves going. No, I had to almost cancel going to my best friend's wedding. Oh, I see. Yeah, don't do that. Your mock build of a Batmobile for your LEGO Masters series was awesome. You would do very well on the show. Thank you, Faith and Misery. I think so too. Now we just need to convince the casting directors on Fox of the same thing. Because they keep not picking me. It's okay. We got some feedback that we just need to do more custom builds, more mocks for them to see, because admittedly, we didn't have a lot of mocks in our portfolio when we submitted, so we'll do some more. We'll show them that we can do more big builds, because most of my mock builds up to this point has all been like pretty smaller stuff. So yeah, we'll get some more done, and then we'll try again next year, hopefully. Okay, another section done. And this is going on the back. And is it going right there? Let's make sure we're getting this on the right spot. Looks like that's right. Those angles are seriously just so precise. Like, that's so good. That's such a good job on the LEGO designer's part. I was asked to go skiing with family at the same time. They really wanted me to go, and I said firmly, no. That's the right choice, I think. Yeah, if it was a wedding that we had at the same time, I definitely would have been like, I know you really want me to be there, Mom, but sorry, not gonna happen. Weddings are more of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. A class, although it's a bummer that we're missing it, a class can be rescheduled. So yeah. I buy fake Lego off of AliExpress. Okay, well, some people make choices that I disagree with. You're allowed to contribute to intellectual theft and copyright violations if you want to. I mean, you're not technically allowed to. That is technically against the law, but you can. You can make that choice if you want to. I wouldn't, but you can. Hi, TJ. Hi, Neo Geo. Welcome in. How is it going? Ooh, guys, I haven't seen this arch piece before. Is it just because I haven't seen it before, or is this a new angle, a new arch piece? It's like, normally I've seen a full arch of this depth, and I've seen half arches of taller depths, but I haven't seen a half arch of this depth before. A two brick tall half arch. I haven't seen that. Interesting. Going great. Started to do more videos. Nice, Neo Geo. Love it. Are you going to put the minifig in the Batmobile? If he fits, yes. I'm not sure if he will. I'm not sure how they designed this one. We'll see. Oh, it goes there. That's why. Mm-hmm. What time are we at? 1:23. Ooh, we're doing good. We've only got one bag left after this, so looks like we will be doing our 10-minute per bag average, and we'll get this whole thing built in one live stream. Perfect. Could you show me Cole's Titan mech? I cannot show it to you right now because I'm, working on building this. But I do have a video of it on my page. I did put video reviews of it. You can go check that video out if you want. I think it was part of my big Ninjago review. The easiest way to find it would probably be on YouTube, because I put the full, it was like a 8-minute review, I think, of like all the Ninjago sets, and you could just fast forward to get to the Cole's Titan Dragon mech part. That's where I show it in the most up close detail. Which Batman era do you prefer? Neo, my favorite Batman era is the Christopher Nolan era. I'm a Dark Knight guy. That's the Batman. Actually, it's not technically the Batman I was raised with. I was actually raised with Val Kilmer and George Clooney when I was younger. But the Dark Knight movies started coming out when I was in like, was it middle school or high school? I don't know. Either way, loved the Dark Knight trilogy so much. So that one became my preferred Batman. Ooh. That is slick. That's some slick angles they did right there. So we got this little hinge piece right here, which we attach right there and just gets that nice fin on there with those angles. The Lego designers on this set are really working overtime to get all of these very delicate curves. OMG, the Pixar lamp is so springy, it's annoying. I mean, it's supposed to be springy though, right? Same here. Just got the lighthouse today. Nice. The lighthouse is a great set. Super cool design in that lighthouse set. Hope you have fun building it. I'm sure you will. I think the lighthouse was actually my first like motorized functioning build that I did. So it was a little bit overwhelming at first, but they do a really good job with it. Did you ever watch the show Gotham? No, I did not, Albert. I did not. I've heard it was cool, though. Heard it was quite a good show. Getting this giant fin on the back here. This giant fin on the back is the one part that I'm like, I feel like that kind of ruins it. Like, this fin is like so huge on the back. I feel like if they had left it more like this and done like a subtle fin here, it would have looked cooler, personally. But that's not about the Lego design. That's about like the actual design of the original thing by whatever this Geiger guy's name is. He did a very good job, except, in my opinion, for that giant back fin. Like a huge dorsal fin. How often do you go live/stream? Robin, for a while I was doing a live every single day. I don't really do that these days very much. Unless it's a week where Lego is releasing a lot of stuff, or a month where Lego is releasing a lot of stuff. So I mostly only go live streams now when I have a new set to show you guys a build of. It's usually at least once a week. Sometimes, I mean, there are some weeks, like I said, if Lego is releasing a lot of stuff, there's some weeks where it's like 4 or 5 live streams and it's basically every single day. So it just kind of depends. Yeah. But if you're following along, you get those notifications, then we would love to have you come hang out every time. Wish I had a more consistent schedule that I could tell you. What? Oh, used the wrong piece there. I was like, guys, what is happening? Whenever you think you're missing a piece, 90% of the time you're not actually missing a piece. You've probably just lost it or used it in the wrong place somewhere. I know from experience that that happens all the time. And this connects like this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, like, is it just me? I feel like I would have liked this design better if it didn't have this huge thing right here. Uh-oh. These aren't supposed to be extra. Oh no! I missed something. It's not on there. Is it on? I think I know where it might be. Yep. The one spot where I looked and I thought, huh, that's kind of a little open gap there. It wasn't. The LEGO designers beat me to it. I just messed up. Okay, last bag, bag 10. Gotcha, sounds good. Yeah, Robin, we keep coming back. We got a little scam bot on Twitch. Okay. I don't like the fin. Looks better like it is. Yeah. I feel like this giant fin on the back is like, whoa. What's going on there? Why are you doing that? You know? I feel like if you made this fin smaller or if you just took it off, I feel like that looks cooler, personally. But it's not my design. Who am I to question? Alrighty, let's finish this up. And here is our Batman. Got our Batman minifig. Oh, no, not that big one. It's this little guy. This goes here. Probably. Yep. Okay. Okay, great, great. Whew. My back is starting to hurt, so this is probably good that we're almost finished. This guy goes on right there. Yep. Okay. Just a little bit of a gap on there. Oh, okay. That's getting these like rib sections finished up. My favorite guy, TJ, Ivan. Welcome in, Ivan. You're just in time for the end of this build. We're on our last bag. We're getting our finishing touches on. Ooh, and our individually wrapped windshield. They started individually wrapping these so that they won't get scratched as much, which I personally appreciate very much. I've had way too many of these get scratched in the bags over the years. Gotcha, sounds good. Yes, yes, I'm back. Sorry, I was watching soccer with my grandpa. That's no need to be sorry for that. Sounds like a fun time. Hope you and your grandpa had a good time watching soccer. Okay, we get these giant wheels. I am glad that they printed these hubcap pieces with the bat symbol on them. What's the age range on that set? 12 and up is the age range on this one. Does it matter which way we put them on? Okay, yes it does. There's our wheels. We get our little bat printed hubcaps on there. Those look pretty cool. Nice. I think that is the end of the Batmobile. Now we're going to build the little display stand. A rubber cape. I love it when they do rubber capes. And our dual printed Batman helmets like they're doing lately, so you can get the different colored eyes without them having to print some like weird bandana on the top of his head, which I appreciate. I think that looks a lot better. Come on. These batarangs, whatever they're called, are always hard to get into the minifig's hands for me. They like don't want to clip in. There we go. Okay. Now we will get this little display stand. Batman Forever. Nice. We did it in 1 hour and 38 minutes. Nice, nice, nice. There's the end of the build, guys. Thank you for joining us. So anyone who is just joining, or if you're watching the replay or anything, this is the new Batman Forever Batmobile. It has got 909 pieces, set number 76304. Ages 12 and up. It will be retailing for $99 starting on August 1st, so you can grab it from your local LEGO store or lego.com. Age does not matter here as far as LEGO building goes. We are all having fun. Yeah, oh, for sure. No. It's 12 and up, and I am up. So, okay, so my thoughts on this set. I'll do a full review either tonight or tomorrow, one of the two. But I think it's pretty cool. You can lift up the hood here, and you can see the little engine. There's some little bat pieces that are like just hidden underneath just for fun, I guess, because you can't really see them. So I guess it's just a little Easter egg. And you can, I think. Oh no, he's got a rubber cape, so it's kind of hard. In theory, you could take the cape off, and you could put Batman. The cape makes it kind of hard, but you could put Batman in the Batmobile if you wanted to. Close him up in there. He does fit. The seats are like at minifig scale. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting scale that they built it at, because it's like, I guess it's not quite minifig scale. It's a little bit bigger than minifig scale. Like it's slightly bigger than minifig, but the seats are 2 studs wide, which is minifig width. So, because yeah, if this Batman was standing next to this Batmobile, like in the movie, you would be like, Batman, why is your Batmobile so enormous? So it's not quite a minifig scale. It's a little bit bigger, but it's a cool collector scale. I think it's a nice display scale. I like the printed hubcaps. Those look nice. I really like the way they did. Honestly, the best part of this set is the building techniques for getting this very subtly angled slope done super, super well in such a cool technique. Yeah, I think this is a cool set. I think it is worth the $100 price tag. This fin still feels like way too huge. Just like the design of it just looks way, it's like a weird mohawk sticking out of the back. Personally, I just think that's a design flaw of the original design of this. Like if you saw this driving down the street, you'd be like, what's hanging on the back of it? I think it looks cooler like that. Or with like, put like a little fin there, you know, something. Anyway, not my design, not my job. But there it is. They did a really good job with all the subtle curves and slopes and these rib shapes, and like all the designs in there look really cool. I like this new Batman figure. I like his cape. I always like when they do the rubber capes rather than the fabric ones, because the rubber ones can get the cool swooshing look. So yeah, there it is, guys. We'll be dropping on August 1st, and I'll post my full review as soon as I can. What set are you building next? Gary, always wanted to know what we're doing next. Well, Gary, I have got a couple Bricklink designer program sets. We might do this camper van soon. It's kind of a cute one. We've also got all of the Mario Kart sets that we've got coming up. So we've got 8 Mario Kart sets. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be building these Mario Kart sets, but those are coming up for sure. And then a few new ones that I don't think I'm allowed to tell you about yet are on the way down the pipeline as well. So it'll be very cool. Looks great. It's a good size too. Yeah, it's a nice like display size without being like so enormous, right? Because like the tumbler, I love the tumbler, but that one is so huge that it's like, geez, how do you display these things? So yeah, it's like an interesting, it's not quite as big as most of these other display cars that I've got back here, but it's kind of like a midi scale, which is, not bad. So it looks so cool though. I mean, Mel, a lot of people love the design of this one. This back fin to me is like, what is that doing? But not my design. The LEGO team designers did do a really good job of executing it and getting it looking the way it does in the movie, so they did great. Okay, guys, thank you everyone for joining. That is it. I'm going to be heading off the live stream now, so thank you everyone for stopping in. We'd love to have you join next time. If you're not already, make sure you hit that follow, subscribe, wherever you are. Also, I'm going to mention it one last time. I'm in a race with my husband to see who can get to 30,000 Instagram followers first. He has a head start, so if you haven't already, please go over to my Instagram, follow me there, and if you are feeling extra generous, share some of my videos, put them on your stories or send them to your friends or something, so we can beat my husband to 30,000 followers. So thank you guys, and can you say something, please? I never say when people request me to say something, because I don't want people to trick me into saying something that they're gonna like edit in a weird way or do something with, so I just don't do that anymore. But thank you everyone for joining, and